So yesterday I was reminiscing about my high school days, ancient times. Anyways, I was thinking about the type of guys that I went to high school with, and it made me want to make this type of video. So for the first guy that we're going to talk about, the nerd. Now, sometimes this can be confused with the nerdy kid who might be slash the school shooter slash the geek slash Star Wars fan slash a bunch of different things. But today we're going to talk about the nerdy guy who is a teacher's pet. Now, math class was a period that I had between 2 p.m. and 3 p.m. Now I was very bad when it came to homework, okay? Now, I had a friend at that time. We're going to call him Marcus. Yes, Marcus making a comeback. Me and Marcus was really cool and everything. And then I had a third friend called Luis. Now, Luis was what you would call a nerd, okay? This man was getting straight A's on everything, okay? If he would get straight A's on recess, he would find a way to get it, okay? That's how intense he was. And he was, quote unquote, the teacher's pet, especially when it came to math class, okay? Damn near, I thought this man had a crush on the teacher, the way he was making sure that everything she needed to do, he was able to get done for her, okay? If she needed him to grade papers, that man would do it on the fly, okay? Nothing wrong with that, right? There's nothing wrong with that, except when, and let's say it was a Friday, if I'm not mistaken, Friday, 2 p.m., right? We're heading towards the classroom. We're leaving science class, okay? And I'm a very forgetful guy, okay? So I have forgotten about our math homework, okay? So Marcus reminds me, he asked me, he says, "Yo, B, did you do your math homework?" Guys, I'm very horrible at doing homework, okay? If there's anything that was really bad at school, apart from attendance, was homework, okay? I just didn't do my homework, okay? I just thought it wasn't important. So I told Marcus, I said, "Homework? What do you mean, Marcus? Like, what homework?" He goes like, "Yeah, bro, remember she gave us a page on Monday to get it done by Friday." And I'm like, yo, 4 days I procrastinated. Not one time did I open that book bag and said, "Let me get my homework done." Did not happen, okay? So I told Marcus, okay, I mean, hopefully the teacher just doesn't remember. However, here's the problem, okay? Luis, the teacher's pet, okay? My friend, okay? He was supposed to be my friend first. I had to also bank on him not telling the teacher, okay? Now, this is the equivalent of LeBron James when he faced the Warriors when they had KD, okay? The probability of me getting through this hour without Luis telling the teacher remembering, is very slim, okay? We're talking about a 1% chance, okay? The same chance that you had to maybe win the lottery, okay? So we get into the class, okay? It's 2:30. I'm like, yo, 30 more minutes. We're almost there. She just keeps yapping about numbers, dividing, whatever, okay? I'm like, yo, we're almost there. 2:55 comes around. I'm like, oh my God, we got this, okay? I'm looking at Luis. Luis is really attentive, making sure that he's writing down all of the stuff that she's saying. I'm like, yo, he doesn't even remember about the homework. I'm in the clear, okay? God is looking down saying, I got you, my brother. I got you with this one, okay? And then 2:58, okay? Our teacher tells us, hey, guys, start picking up your stuff so you guys can be on your way. It's almost time. The bell's gonna ring. I look at Marcus, I'm giving him the eye like, bro, I'm in the clear. I'm smiling. I'm like, yes, I did it. Okay, I did it. Mama, this for you. So I look at Luis, okay? And then he has this one look, okay? He about to say something. And I'm looking at the clock. I'm like, it's 2:59. There's no way. This is the equivalent. I feel like Joel Embiid when Kawhi Leonard took that shot from the corner. And it was like the craziest shot, like it made it. Broke my heart. He raises his hand slowly. And then he says, "Teacher, did you forget about the homework?" I'm like, nah, bro, this is crazy. What's wrong with this man? Bro, before he even got to 3, she says, "Before you guys leave, make sure you guys leave your homework on my desk." Safe to say, I ended up having to have a teacher parent conference because I would never turn in my homework, okay? Now, is it Luis's fault? No, I should have been more responsible. However, is it his fault for not having my back? You're my friend. You're my friend. Why are you doing this? What possesses you to do this? You couldn't wait till Monday? You couldn't be like, oh, Monday, let's. No, it had to be now. You had to do it now, okay? That was Luis. He's a great guy. He actually became an engineer, so shout out to him. He's been doing great. Now, we're gonna talk about a particular type of person, and this is the gooner, okay? Now, there's two gooners in my school when I was in the 7th grade, okay? We're gonna call them Carlos and Gabriel, okay? So Carlos was like this pasty looking type of dude. I mean, damn near you would think he didn't look Puerto Rican. He looked like the most white man you've ever seen, okay? Not saying that there's no white Puerto Ricans, but you know the haircut, okay? Usually white dudes in Puerto Rico have like the Edgar haircut, okay? Like you just know, yeah, that guy, he's Puerto Rican even though he's white. But anyways, Carlos and Gabriel, they were the first friends that I made in the 7th grade, right? So Carlos had invited me to basically go to his house on the weekend. You know, he invited me, Gabriel, to go to his house. I ended up not being able to go because my mom, you know, she was very strict at the time. She didn't want me to go anywhere. So I told Carlos, I was like, yo, I just won't be able to make it, bro. We'll just have to, you know, go to your house another time. He says, no problem, no problem, no problem. The weekend passes and Monday starts, okay? So I'm talking to them. And then somehow, some way, we got into the subject of corn, okay? They started talking about, they were fanatics of it, okay? Like, if they could watch it while in class, they had before. But if they could watch it every day, they would, okay? It was like discovering the holy grail to them, okay? There was just so many options, they would talk about it. Now, there was a scene that they specifically spoke about that they both just like knew, right? Like they just knew. Like they're describing it exactly how the other person be like, yeah, that's a great scene. And I'm like, yo, that's weird. Did y'all like watch it together, son? And like I'm laughing. I'm like, you know, joning with these dudes. They have a straight face. And I'm like, yo, Carlos, like, what? Y'all ain't watch it during the sleepover, right? They stay quiet. Gabriel goes like, yeah, we did watch it, you know? I go like, oh, okay. But y'all didn't like, as long as y'all didn't like, you know, jerk the chicken together, I feel like that, you know, like, okay, you know, regular. Like, you know, it's weird, but like, as long as y'all didn't do that, I mean, you know? So they stay quiet again, okay? I look at them, I say, yo, guys, like, what's going on, okay? Now, a million things are racing through my head, yo. Like a million things. Nothing wrong with being gay. If you're gay, cool, okay? You know, I'm not here to judge. But like, I'm in the 7th grade, okay? Back then, super immature. If I saw something like that, I would be like, yeah, I can't be cool with you. Anyways, so Carlos and Gabriel tell me, yeah, we did, you know, jerk the chicken to it together.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
And then they proceed to tell me that what they did that night was they went to the sleepover together. They were bored at like 1 in the morning. So they put something on, okay? I guess they felt that the mood was right. They got a blanket, okay? Now they were using the same blanket, okay? One was like, I'm talking about like the person's right here, okay? Carlos is right here. Gabriel is literally right next to him because the blanket wasn't that big. They was explaining it to me and they let it fly on the blanket that they used. And safe to say, I never wanted to go to Carlos's house ever again. I'm not gonna lie. I would only go to his house if there was at least 8 other people there because I did not know what like weird stuff they were gonna do, okay? I didn't know what was going on, all right? I was asking so many questions. Where's your mother? Where's the parents? Okay. What possessed you to do this? Are you gay? I mean, are you gay? There were so many questions I had. But yeah, after that, I just didn't really go to his house ever again. I mean, I just couldn't do it, man. I couldn't do it. What if like I go to his house and then right in the couches where he let it fly with Gabriel? Or I go to the bathroom and then when I'm about to pull the handle on the toilet seat, on the toilet, there's like, I gotta go in with a UV ray, you know? Like I said, nah, you know, Carlos, you a cool dude. We still were like best friends till like the 9th grade. So I was still cool with the guys. I just never went to his house, honestly, truthfully. Next one's going to be the YN. Now, might be wondering, Byron. You might be saying, hey, Byron, what type of YN were you around? Well, my ex-best friend at the time in high school, this was the 11th grade, okay? He was a special kind of YN, okay? Now, you have the chill YN, you have I'ma shoot you YN, and then you got the super hothead YN, okay? This man will do anything and everything to make sure that he is able to demonstrate how much of a YN he is. So he basically we was playing basketball, okay? It was me, him, and this other dude versus this guy named Eli and these other two dudes. The other two dudes don't matter, okay? So we were playing basketball, and my ex-best friend basically got fouled really badly by Eli. So he's trying to get up, and he tells Eli, hey, bro, what the f wrong with you? Why you just push me like that? Because he was going for a layup and got pushed, right? If you ever play basketball, you know that's annoying. You could get injured, whatever. Eli proceeds to say, hey, stop being a pussy. I just get back to playing basketball. See, me, this is what the Boondocks taught me, okay? This is a situation right here.
Watch where you walking. Hey, what you say?
Watch closely. You're about to experience a moment. Webster defines the moment as a moment when ignorance overwhelms the mind of an otherwise logical Negro male.
What did you say? Hey, squeeze it.
Causing him to act in an illogical, self-destructive manner, i.e., like a nigga.
This situation, I already know where it's going. Before I could, because I was picking up the basketball, before I can even turn around, I see my ex-best friend jumping onto Eli like he's damn Wolverine on a rampage, okay? Like I'm telling you, he lunged at him. He's holding him by the neck. Eli tries to pick him up. Bro, he choking out Eli, bro. Eli falls to the ground, like hits his head, bro. I'm over here thinking this man about to kill him. I'm over here trying to separate him. Bro, tell me how I try to separate my ex-best friend. This man tries to put me in the chokehold. I'm like, yo, what are you doing, bro? He's like, oh, man, my fault, man. I'm like, yo, like crazy. Bro, because of my ex-best friend, okay, I have beef with almost half near all the other YNs, bro. Every single YN in the school just didn't like me, didn't f with me because of my ex-best friend, okay? There were fights that we had in the lunchroom for no reason, okay? There were encounters that we had that shouldn't have happened. It was just insane, okay? It was just insane. Safe to say, we were cool, but yeah, I became hated in school because of my ex-best friend. But yeah, that's the one. Now, the next one's the athletic one, okay? Now, everybody has that one guy in high school. He could play damn near washing plates if it was a sport, and he would go crazy, okay? He's the guy that the coach is always coming around talking about, hey there, son, have you ever thought about joining the baseball team? Okay, they're more on their ass, okay? The same way that a military recruit man is on you to take you to the US of A to be with the military, okay? That's how much they'll be on your ass, okay? Yo, the coach basically had him on the soccer team. Dude couldn't even play soccer like that, but he was good. He was just good. He never played a lick of soccer, picked up a soccer. The man was doing hat tricks, okay? Like insane. Then they put him on the basketball team. He was dunking, okay? Dunking in the 9th grade. He was 5'8", guys. He didn't hit his growth spurt till we went to high school. So we'll head to high school, okay? So we're in high school now. It's the 10th grade, okay? We're gonna call my friend, the athletic one, Alex. So Alex was basically in the basketball team. He was the starting shooting guard. He was really good. I mean, he was averaging, I think it was like 20 points per game. And Alex was really good with women, okay? Another thing that athletic ones are, okay? It's like a cheat code. In the 10th grade, he basically reached his growth spurt went from 5'8" to 6'3", okay? So he's a chiseled 6'3", like light skin, curly hair. You know, I ain't talking about myself, okay? We're in last for that. Yeah, so he was a chiseled dude, real nice dude, like horrible grades though. Not the smartest person, okay? But very good at sports. So Alex, not only was he good at sports, he was good getting girls, okay? That was his main sport, if we're being honest, okay? And Alex had 3 girlfriends, okay? The first one we're gonna call Maria. The other 2 are irrelevant for now, okay? So when basketball season started, okay, we basically talked to Alex, and he was telling us the problem that he was having, that all his 3 girlfriends wanted to go to the basketball game, okay? And I was like, yo, that's kind of crazy, because if they find out about each other, they're gonna fight you. Like, that's what's gonna happen. He's like, yeah, man, I'm just trying to see how I can do it. And then we basically helped Alex. We came up with a plan for Alex to be able to just focus on basketball. And we would help me. It was me, my ex-best friend, and then this other guy to basically make sure that the girls stay separate on different bleachers, right? So when the day of the game comes by, right? I'm standing at the very top with Maria on the corner, okay? My ex-best friend is basically with another girl in the middle of the bleachers. So the bleachers is right here, right? Here's one bleacher. That's where he's at. I'm over here, okay? And then my other friend, he's at the very bottom, okay? We did basically like a cross, basically. That's basically what we did, okay? And then basically we were trying to make sure to keep them all separate. So Alex started scoring, okay? He went on like a 5 for 5 from the field in just the second quarter, okay? And the girls, every time that he would score, they would yell, "Oh my God, let's go, Alex." Maria, the one where I was at, she was a hothead, okay? So she looks in the middle of the bleachers and sees his second girlfriend, right? Alex's second girlfriend, going crazy for Alex. And she says, "Yo, who is that girl? Why she going that crazy for my man?" La, 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 la. I'm like, oh, you know, she probably just really enjoys basketball and stuff like that. You know, I'm lying through my teeth, okay? May God forgive me when he opens that book and tells me, "Yo, I see here that you helped Alex commit adultery." Anyways, that's beside the point. So we keep going, you know, the game continues and stuff like that. And then the one on the bottom also noticed the girl in the middle going crazy for Alex, talking about, "Alex, you got this, baby, yada yada yada." And then she started complaining about it. So now we're dealing with the top one getting mad, the bottom one getting mad, and the second one absolutely clueless about what's about to go down. So the game finishes, right? So Alex wanted to just see the one in the middle, right? You know, just to make it clear, he wanted to see her in the middle, the second girlfriend. And he was basically devising, the plan was that we were going to get Maria separate to another location, tell her that Alex was going to hang out with her later, that he had to go to practice after because he needed to fix his shot. We said kind of similar stuff to the third one, okay? Now, what happened, guys, this is the crazy part. What ended up happening was the second one went to Alex after the game, you know, to the locker room. And she basically was talking to him, yada, 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 okay? The first girlfriend says, "Nah, Alex is gonna see me today. I need to know what's up with that bitch." So she heads basically to the locker room. I'm trying to stop her. I'm telling her, "No, you know, Alex is tired. Let's just go. We'll come back. We'll you know, like he'll be back. Like we'll make sure that he's here later." Yada yada yada, you know? It ended up being bad, okay? So the first girlfriend heads into the locker room. The third girlfriend, my other friend, basically didn't tell me that she was also heading down there, so miscommunication there. So now all three girlfriends are in the locker room. As they get close, they see that the second girlfriend is basically on top of Alex, like hugging him and stuff like that, like crazy. The first girlfriend lunges into the girl, talking about, "Bitch, I knew you was trying to do something with my man." And then the third girlfriend hears the first girlfriend talk about "my man," so she gets like goes in. They start fighting over Alex. I'm over here trying to stop a girl. I get hit in the nuts for some reason. One of my friends gets scratched in the face. Alex is just sitting there, just laughing. Okay. So you would think that after all these girls get together and fight, you would think, yo, like, Alex, they're done with you. Like, they're not gonna, you know, they're not gonna mess with you no more. Nah, that's not what happened. You know what happened? They ended up going back to Alex, okay? The man was with them till like the 12th grade, okay? Like, at some point, they just became best friends, okay? This man was literally living the dream that everybody wanted in high school, okay? The last one that I'm gonna leave you with, okay, is the most important one and the scariest one, okay? Now, I call this one the trench coat baby, okay? I know. The school shooter. Yes, I'm talking about the school shooter, okay? Now, the school shooter in my school, okay, he didn't shoot up the school, but he just, you know, he gave you that vibe, like from the book bag he be wearing to the glasses to the actual trench coats, okay? Who wears trench coats? It's 80-degree weather in Puerto Rico, bro. Like, it don't matter what time it is. Why are you wearing a trench coat? Anyways, we're gonna call him Marcus. So Marcus basically was his like he was like geeky, good grades and stuff like that. He was really into anime, like really into anime, okay? Like I'm pretty sure he was probably a furry, low key, high key, okay? Now, Marcus, I basically became best friends with him because, you know, we had the same interests when it came to anime. He would watch Dragon Ball, he would watch Bleach, he would watch all the shows that basically I would like to watch, he would watch them. We ended up basically becoming friends because of that, okay? We would trade different animes for us to watch and stuff like that. He actually introduced me to the manga, if you don't believe me, of Blue Exorcist. The first time I ever heard of it was because of Marcus. Now, why do I think, or do I put Marcus in the school shooter category? Well, Marcus, when he was in high school, he used to get into certain situations with people, okay? They used to bully him and stuff like that. Of course, I would help. I'm not saying I wouldn't, okay? But I wasn't there every single time. So when we were in lunch, okay? We're in recess, basically. It's around like 12. We basically ended up talking about like his parents and stuff like that and like his life, because he told me he was going through like depression. So I'm wondering, like, you know, like what's going on? I would think it's like maybe there's stuff going on in school that I don't know of. You know, I'm concerned for Marcus. He says in that quote, "They took my PSP, B. Why did they take my PSP?" And I'm thinking, oh, I mean, you know, that you get bad grades. He tells me he basically like called his mom a bitch, okay? That's what he did, okay? When I have met his parents, they're sweet, sweet people. They never gave me an inkling that they were like really bad people or weird, okay? So I go to Marcus, I say, oh, okay, so like, you know, is that what's making you depressed? He said, yeah, man, yo. You wait, man. You just wait, okay? I see him clutching his fists, okay? He's holding this fork because he's eating, right? We're all eating. Bro, he's holding this fork like he wants to stab somebody, bro, okay? Then he ends up telling me, yo, just you wait. I'm going to air it out. I'm going to let it fly, okay? Now, he was never good at in sports, okay? So clearly he's not talking about basketball, okay? He's not talking about baseball. He's not thinking about taking pilot lessons to learn how to fly a plane. Okay, this man is thinking about letting it fly on his parents. Now, this is a different level. This could even go into YN territory, okay? This is different levels of trench coat activities, okay? When I heard that, I said, Marcus, you and me should be best friends, man. You and me are gonna be best friends for the rest of your life. Like, and yo, text me at any time, okay? 3 in the morning, 4 in the morning, 5 in the morning, it don't matter. I will respond, okay, Marcus? Look, homie not trying to die, okay? If I live in the suburbs, man. I'm not in the hood. I left the trenches. Why are you trying to make me go back? Oh, man. But yeah, Marcus was a great guy. I think he ended up going to California. I never saw him again. Marcus, if you're out there, I hope you have a good life. You know, I hope you found a beautiful girlfriend and all of that.